I'm not sure if you heard the news, but Israel is now at war. This is very, very significant. Pay very close attention, everyone, please. We are out of time. God is warning you. If you are still asleep and you can't see the day fast approaching, wake up. Wake up. Do not let God find you asleep when he returns for his bride in the clouds. Jesus is coming for his bride imminently. Imminently. I just saw this picture and look at this. I have never seen so many missiles hitting Israel at once. Okay, guys, I'm gonna turn this. But what did that look like? Alright, to most people, they're missiles. What else would it be? Fireball. Fireballs. Guys, what have we been warning people? What has God been telling us to warn people for so long now? God has been giving many of us dreams and visions of fireballs. November 2024, I had my first dream of fireballs falling in the sky. A month later, I had another one. Like a week ago, I had probably my third one. You know, I saw fireballs in that too. I don't remember if there were I had other dreams in that, but I know other people have. And so I've been assuming, I didn't know why else for a long time, assuming that, well, we're going to see a lot of fireball meteors. So I've been paying attention to fireballs. And at some point, maybe a few months or so ago, I realized, I think I maybe saw some pictures of like bombs or whatever in the sky. And I realized that kind of looks a lot like a fireball meteor. What if the fireballs we've been looking for this whole time aren't fireballs at all? What if God's actually been showing us bombs, Israel being bombed, or other parts of the world being bombed or something? But we're out of time. I'm not gonna sit here and date set. I'm not gonna promise you that it's gonna happen tomorrow, but I'm just saying, God's speaking to us, and what he's telling us is happening in real time as I'm speaking. Things that he's shown us years ago is happening right now. It certainly matches what we've seen, what God's been telling us. Don't take that lightly. And God has been talking to my friend Haley, and he told her, he literally gave her this word. He told her to pay close attention to these planets that are aligning. I think that happened last night. And pay close attention to this blood moon. The fact that there has been a blood moon on Purim 3 years in a row is God talking to us. This means something. Pay attention to it. God literally told her, gave her that word to tell people that, to tell you, to don't be asleep. He said most of my church, or a lot of my church, he said to her, is asleep. Now, I would not say these words if I didn't 100% believe them, because taking God's name in vain has nothing to do with swearing. Don't swear. Don't use God's name as a curse word, but that's not what it means. It means to say, oh, God said this. God told me to break up with my wife. No, he didn't. Probably not. not, that's a whole other thing to get into, but just to say, if God told you to leave your wife, it was because of biblical reasons. God wouldn't tell you to break up with your wife if you just didn't feel the love anymore. Love is an action, not a feeling. All right. Sorry, getting off track there a little bit. But just to say that, like, yes, God is speaking. And it is possible that some of the things that I thought were from God, some of these dreams, maybe not all of them are. I can't tell you for sure, but I know for a fact, I promise you on my life, that He is talking to us. And He is saying to pay attention to the sun, moon, and stars. That is what they are for. And He has shown us. He's been showing so many of us 33s. So many threes. And he literally gave that in her words, saying to pay attention to that. Because it's about the end time signs, about, you know, all this stuff. I forget exactly what he said about that, but she's probably gonna make a video about that, her word, if she didn't already. I should ask her if I can post this video just to be sure that I'm allowed to say this, but she shared it with me, and just to say that this is it. I'm not promising you that Jesus is going to rapture His bride this spring, this year. But you do have to realize, keep in mind, that 7 years from now, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 7 years from now is 2,000 years after Jesus' death on the cross, His sacrifice, where He died and rose again on the third day. 7 years is how long the tribulation is. Easter is in spring. His resurrection's in spring. If there was ever a perfect time, he said, He literally gave us the answer to His return in His resurrection. He rose on the third day, being gone for 2 days. He told us, He gave us the instructions to decode it. He said 1,000 years is like a day to Him. He's been gone for 2 days. Israel was gone for 2 days. They were gone for 2,000 years, and they were rebuilt in a day on May 14th, 1948, doing the impossible, bringing up all these old ancient traditions and languages that were dead overnight. That's not possible, but God did it. I'm not promising that the rapture's even this year, but I'm just saying, mathematically, it would make the most sense. I'm just saying, based on all these dreams and visions that He's pouring out on all the earth, it would make a lot of sense. Now, I know I've been saying a lot of potential dates over, the past several months, but it just shows that even if that date, as a guess, isn't right, it's gonna be one of these dates. It's still soon. If you think Jesus isn't gonna come here for another 1,000 years, then you have terrible discernment. You're not really paying attention. Wake up! The hour is at hand, guys. We don't have any more time. Just get right with Jesus or don't. Choose a side today who you will serve, Jesus or Satan. 1 Corinthians 15, 1-4 is the gospel. Please go read it. If you don't know Him, what do you have to lose by seeking Him? You have everything to lose if you don't. If you put insurance on your house, why wouldn't you put insurance on your life, man? Think about it. But anyways, Jesus loves you. We're out of time. God bless you guys. Peace.